girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last. All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Moving on, moving on.
place? Won't you take me to that place? Won't you take me there, man? Cause you said enough, you said enough, you said enough. Cause you said enough, you said enough.
All right, guys, welcome to Week 5 or Week E. I'm not quite sure what we're calling this, but the final week of preseason for League of Legends Esports. Today, Willow Canyon will be going up against Mesquite High School out in Gilbert, or at least in the Gilbert district. It might be Chandler Mesa, I'm not quite sure. I'm a West Valley boy. As in all preseason games, what we are seeing is a blind draft. This will change next week when we go to a full drafts, picks, and bans. So we'll talk about this once these teams pick up. This will be an interesting game. There's a lot of level and experience disparity even within the same team here, so we'll see how it's going. So I'm going to throw some music on until we are ready while these guys pick their champs. All right, let's talk about these picks. I'm Coach Alfred, the coach at Willow Canyon High School. Today, my assistant coach, Coach Warnes, will be leading the League of Willow. So I'm going to commentate on this and talk about this game as it happens. Hopefully you guys will forgive me. I am a bronze potato, but I am a potato who tries hard. So let's talk about this. For Willow Canyon, we see Ilith with his standard Renekton pick. He loves that Renekton, and that kind of goes with his level of experience. One Terra 1 is working on his Skarner. He's trying to get away from his Volibear. That is his stereotype. And Versace is new here at Willow. He went ahead and we replaced Onion Queen for this game with Versace, and he's going to try out his Pike. I've been kind of impressed this past week with him in practice, so let's see how well this Pike goes in actual competition. And then we have our combos of Lone Wolfie and Frozen Cat 3030 on the bot lane with a Vayne Morgana. Hey, and a big shout out to Frozen Cat 3030. She was recently featured in a Play Versus article about female gamers, and I will tell you, this girl has come very far in the esports world, and I expect her to go much, much farther. And now let's talk about Mesquite. So we have an Alawi top, Katana in the hat, and Corrupt Fire 3. These two are very experienced players. They're both gold ranked players, and so I expect to see a lot from these two. There's going to be a lot probably ganking and then roaming. Lilia can bring that. Alawi is just a beast. You have to stay away from walls when you're near her. Neister was a last-minute swap out by the Mesquite coach. He let me know about him. He is a relatively new player, if we can believe op.gg. And he chose a mage mid laner. We're going to see how that goes. And then in Misfortune, Leona bot lane, very strong. Leona is going to be able to pop that shield, do some stuns, and Misfortune is just a beast if they let her scale. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to today's final preseason match. Willow has been kind of in the dumps lately. We've lost a lot of games. It'd be good to have a couple wins under our belt before we hit regular season that starts next Tuesday. While our last 30 seconds are up, please remember that we will be streaming live our Rocket League games on Thursday. The games this week are at 3 and 4 o'clock. Watch our Twitter for all that noise. So here's some music. Enjoy it out.
To get on your feet, stand up, stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat. Right now, pick up body till we black out.
All right, let's turn this music down. My levels are way too loud here. Going back to the game, don't know why. There we go. So we can see, we're going to look at our levels here. Well, Neister was definitely not what we expected because op.gg showed him at level 5. So we're going to see how this goes. Definitely a lane disparity. Top lane where you have a very new Renekton against a very experienced Alawi with 603,000 mastery points on this Alawi. Ouch, that's probably going to hurt. That's going to show. Jungle, we have another level disparity, but it kind of flips to Willow's side for the mid laners. Now, I will tell you that Versace likes to play support, but he is kind of aggressive, so we thought that he's a good fit for a mid backup. And then we look at bot lane here, and so we have these disparities. You have a top jungle disparity and a bot lane disparity with theoretically even mid, but we'll see how this goes. I did not expect this Neister to be level 40. We must have typed in his name incorrectly. So let's see how this goes. We're loading in, last 94 seconds here. We did type in his name incorrectly. We forgot the T. That is bad scouting on our part. That could just been a bad email from their coach, or it could have been a typo from me when I put it into our scouting report. Yeah, it looks like I mistyped it. My bad. So, that's what happens, though. Scouting is so much more important in League of Legends versus Rocket League, the other approved esport here in Arizona for high school action. Though we do know there are a few schools doing Overwatch and Fortnite, but that is a school-by-school decision and not a statewide decision. There are some new games that look like we will be having in our spring season. It looks like some kind of sport game, be it Madden 2K or FIFA. And then there's another one that is not going to be PC based, but I want to hold off for now because I don't want crazy excitement going down for it. All right, 100%. We should start loading here in just a second. Looks like 100%. This is the hard part about casting for yourself. If you have two casters, somebody can always fill the noise. Okay, looks like we're starting out. Let's go ahead and get the scoreboard up and the objective timers. Why is it cutting off? Okay, give me a second. OBS, I love you. There we go. No, it's still cut off. Interesting. Let's try something with this is going down. Let's go with game capture. Our game capture is not working. Interesting. Well, it looks like our bottom stats are cut off, and part of the map, the bot lane map, is cut off. I'm gonna have to figure this out a little bit later. Have to maybe go to windowed mode in between. So it looks like a standard opening going for the bottom side buffs, red and blue for each team. Skarner going for red, and it looks like it's going to be Lilia taking blue. Very important for her. She's quite mana heavy, mana dependent, excuse me. And what we see here is a typical gold play where, especially with an Alawi will bully, and this is going to prevent really Renekton from getting any kind of CS here. This is kind of a meta play. This is what's going to separate your younger, more inexperienced players from your top players. That bullying, they're just afraid to get hurt here, and it's just going to allow Alawi to Vayne Morgana. So we're going to look at some stuns here, plus Black Shield to be useful. Let's look at mid. What's going on at mid? Another CS difference here at mid. Top lane. It's about even bot lane. It's still early. We're still only 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the game. So neither side has made too many mistakes that the other can capitalize on. Don't quite understand why Renekton's not killing this tentacle. There is a delay. That was not me. In fact, he's not even in the room. I'm sitting here alone because it is fall break for Willow Canyon. So I drove up from my house to sit in the Esports arena. Yeah, this Alawi is just going to punish this Renekton. And now we have Lilia. Good collapse. This is good. This is good understanding of the map. Good awareness, seeing that she could have been punished. We had a mid top all collapse into this upper river for this scuttle. We do see a ping here. What's going to happen here? Is she coming down, or is she going to try to punish bot? Good bot lane coming up here, but Lilia did get the vision. Can they take her out and get the first blood? First blood to Willow. Good job. Good collapse. That's good communication. You can tell that experience between the top and the bot lane. We're seeing a huge CS difference again. And the stun and the second kill goes to Willow with Versace, and that Pike stun kill that he is so famous for. Bot lane seems to be kind of even. MF did get her a little more CS when Willow's mid collapsed up. And I will say this, it is very impressive that Yleth is holding out as long as he is to this Alawi. One thing he's not understanding, I think, is getting those tentacles. Those tentacles are just going to do a lot of damage. Honestly, he needs to be more out here in the middle where there's not going to be a lot of action. And I bet the Willow used her teleport to get back there, and she's now running with 5 tentacles on the board. Lilia is moving up. No opportunity for gank because the Renekton is back, so it looks like she is going to go for her Krugs. Skarner went back. Skarner looks like both junglers went back to buy items, but Willow did get these boots, so there's a speed advantage there. So we'll see if that plays out. Item-wise, bot lane is neither one of them have gone back. Probably waiting. I know I'm not too familiar with Vayne here, but I do know MF pretty well. I'm an M6 MF, and that first item that she should be getting is that BF sword, and that is expensive. It's 1,300 gold, and she probably doesn't have this. Let's talk about vision. It looks like Willow vision's pretty even. Both junglers with 4 mid. Bot lane, that bot lane difference. So we'll just let this go and watch this map. That is one thing I mentioned to my team this past week, is map awareness, collapsing in on each other, knowing where everybody is. But it looks like Willow does not have any vision in this bottom river. It seems like it's all Mesquite. Yeah, not a lot of vision here, but mid lane, Versace is definitely proving that this Pyke was a good choice in the bot lane. And that CS difference with those sheer amount of items with that sheen. And Katana in a Hat has got a kill. And a root and another kill bot lane for Willow. Willow is up 3 kills at the 8-minute mark. 4-1. And the gold difference slightly higher for Mesquite, but not immeasurably so. I was surprised they did not go for that drag after those kills. And this is just kind of a bully mode here. It looks like first tower is going to go to Mesquite. No, now that the Alawi went back, does the Renekton even know? So that is a Windrake to Willow. Going to give them a little more speed. Looks like Versace is kind of dominating that mid lane. Bot lane is dominated by Willow. I don't know if I would call this a domination, but definitely with the CS, Mesquite is in charge at top lane. Use of a flash, and nice job, Versace. With Morgana alone, the Vayne going back and buying the gear, the Bilgewater Cutlass. With that lifesteal, that's just going to make the MF's job even harder, especially since she has not gone back and gotten any items. Lilia going for her red. Didn't quite get it. Pretty close there. She could have lost it. taking out some vision in that bot side river. Looks like they are going to take this Herald. They will probably use it top side to punish top even more. It's going to cause probably a lane rotation here pretty soon. Is Versace going to come help this Skarner, or what's going down here? Yeah, this looks like a bot lane. I need to watch out because this Willow is going to get an easy kill here with that. Ooh, good double kill. Let's see. Triple kill for the Lilia. That is not going to be fun. All of them were pretty close though, so we'll see how this goes. Gonna take at least one plate mid with these two. Two plates looks like. We got a minute 50 on the Ocean Drake. And it looks like this Alawi is going to start roaming right now. And whether this is going to allow the Renekton to farm a bit. Looks like she's taking bot side jungle. What's she doing? Ooh, good drop on that Herald. It is going to distract. And lost the turret there. Good use of the Herald. Not quite sure what the Skarner was thinking there, going in like that. And now it looks like Alawi is going to roam this bot side jungle. I don't think Montgomery doesn't have any idea. It's a good route. Yeah. Now comes that bully Alawi coming out. She can roam and do whatever she wants because she doesn't have lane responsibility because she so dominated that top lane. She's got her Infinity Edge, she's got her Thorn Mail. She's going to be hard to... Bad execute from Versace. Didn't quite get anybody on that. But I think with this Alawi here, this is going to allow them that domination on the dragon. I think we're going to see at least 3 on the dragon here. The Alawi brought down by the Skarner. But it does look like we are looking at a Mountain Soul for this game, which will be good for both sides. That it'll be at least 3 Mountain Drakes. So that's 18 armor, 18% armor, 18% magic resist. That's that'll be good for either team. Looks like Skarner's going down here. Just an absolute bully. So Isla's got to be watching out to not be somewhere where he can be gankable. He's got a farm, but good shutdown in the MF. Shutdown in the Lilia. The Leona did get away, but it does look like there is a top tower that's going to be going down to this Alawi. The mid, Mesquite's mid, looks like it's going to take this tower as well. Looks like Willow doesn't know where to concentrate its efforts. Efforts is the word I'm looking for. Good suppression there by the Skarner. It's not worth a turret though. Look at Mesquite with about 4k more gold. Most of that probably coming from the Alawi though. If she can be caught out like this, that will end kind of, I think there's a little bit of cockiness there. Hopefully that will earn them some respect. Looks like Willow may be making a play on this Herald, with the Vayne kind of acting as a roamer. See if the Lilia is going to try to steal. And red team did steal the turret though. Good effort by the Vayne to keep the Lilia away. But this Morgana is definitely out of position, especially if this Alawi collapses in on her. Let's see how this is going to go. Looks like we do have a bit of a fight coming down here. Can the Vayne get away? Ooh, good. Good pushback. Morgana with the stun. But no follow-up on that. Got 37 seconds on a dragon. I wonder if Willow is aware that there is a dragon. Does look like there's going to be a bit of bowling down here with this Renekton 3-on-1. But he might be able to get away or collapse here. Rooted by the Skarner. Good flash to get out of the MF ult. Looks like Skarner is going to go down here to a 3v1. And it looks like the third dragon is going to go to Mesquite High. No way for Willow to contest this. There is a 5k gold difference, even though Willow has 3 more kills. Those early kills really did not pay off for Willow the way I think they thought they would. For the 4 viewers, welcome. I don't see anybody talking, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys don't have to talk. You guys can just watch. And you can see Mesquite's team really is held up by these two gold players. Willow has pretty good averages with, you know, that gold versus unranked, you know, 600,000 points on an Alawi. This Alawi is going to be the first thing banned in any kind of regular season match. So it'd be interesting to see what... hold on just a second. Wait, you guys can turn off your radio since I'm broadcasting
Red team's turret.
Sorry guys, we do have a construction crew here. We just got our door wrap up. It looks really good. But, you know, Keys and Tyzo's music is really good, but we are live casting, so we thought, hey, let's put it on hold for a little bit. Let's see what's going to happen here. Baron is up. Willow does not seem to realize... Willow's vision is not as good as it should be. Well, the Morgana's really good vision still. But it seems like... So let's hang out down here. Absolutely fantastic use of the lack of vision by Willow there. That Alawi can just bully, that's what Alawi does. Push here for the first base tower, mid. But at this point, what this means is Willow's pushed back into its base. Giving control of all the objectives on the board. So the third dragon, Baron, pretty much to... Ooh. Lilia lost the kill to the MF. We're at 23 minutes. Willow has taken 2 towers, and Mesquite has taken 5. They control 2 dragons to 1, and the only herald.
What's that mean?
Good use to stop her back teleport. Looks like Leona is coming down. But we're still looking at 41 seconds on the dragon. I think Willow's trying to set up a fighted dragon for this 4th dragon. Looks like they're all together for this fight. Well, I was kind of out here, but I think what they're going to do is a split push. We have a 5-5-4 fight here at drag. And Malawi's just probably going to take this tower and probably inhib, maybe even this tower. I don't know if this dragon's going to be worth it. Oh, Drowsy. Oh, Lilia. The magnificent beast. Lilia did get shut down by the Renekton, though. How's this going to go? And an inhib, and it looks like one more tower. This Alawi's bullying. CS difference here is really, really good. This Skarner has not been focusing on CS. It's pretty even, slight edge to this MF. But what you can see here with these assists is Mesquite is very good at the team fight. Position again. What are we gonna do here? Trying to hide. Able to use her tentacles to see his vision. And she can pretty much two-shot anybody. Especially an ADC with no armor. It looks like a Baron is going to Mesquite. Nothing Willow can do. I don't even think Willow is aware of this. Only the Alawi back, though. That's kind of interesting. Good hook. Stun? Nope. They can get rid of some of this. In Terra 1, there was either a communication error there, both Morgana and the Pike were not in, or no, excuse me, not the Morgana, the Skarner and the Pike were not in sync, and Skarner ended up going 4v1. It's not something anybody can really do. Ace with the Baron buff. Does look like a GG for Mesquite here. Alright, well, GG Mesquite. Well played. We'll take a look at the stats here and talk about this. In terms of kills, this was actually pretty even, but you did see a 12k gold difference. Definitely a CS difference. Gold per characters that really only Versace was able to break that 10k number. Let's look at some advanced details here. And we look at total damage to champions, and then this Alawi and Lilia, just big bullies. Big bullies, and you can see that gold players, that's just what's going to happen. As much as Skarner was in the fight, this surprises me that this is as low as it is. Alright guys, well, we'll take a quick break. Enjoy, and we'll be right back.
every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. Turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy.
Okay, guys, we're here for the second game of the match. It is not best of 3. It is simply 2 games. So this can either be a 2-0 sweep for Mesquite, a 1-1 split between the two teams, or that's about it. I mean, I guess Willow could go 0-2 if Mesquite can go 2-0, but looks like we have a few changes here. Bot lane seems to be the same, but we'll wait till everybody picks their champs. We did make Willow Canyon did make a switch at mid lane. Willow's mid laner did arrive, so he is coming in the second match. So we're seeing a replacement Versace for Onion Queen. Set, huh? I don't think I've seen Terra 1 play a set. Alright, we're waiting to see who locks in. Alright, 9 seconds for choose your loadout, and then we will go to our 3-minute spectator delay. Alright, our 3-minute spectator delay. Let's talk about these picks. So, Mesquite is blue side on this one. It does look like there have been some changes, swapping out the Alawi for the Mordekaiser, which is another one of their favorites. Graves was not on our scouting report, so this will be interesting. But once again, this is going to be the bully combo here. The Mordekaiser Graves. The Malazar is now taking, it was an unranked versus unranked, and now you have a gold at Willow for Onion Queen. So let's see how it is. TSM fan, how's it going? Sorry if I didn't see that on time. And then the MF Leona bot lane. We still see the Morgana for Willow, but there is a Caitlyn. It's not fine. I'm sorry. You know, I got to learn to turn my head and look at the other screens, or figure out how to put the chat on my center screen. When am I coming to GCU? Hey, that's something we're going to talk about. Probably it'll be after Thanksgiving, but we'll see. We'll see when it happens. I've reached out to them, ASU and Ottawa, to see what it is. Anyways, let's talk about this before I'm chatting with TSM fan here. So Morgana and Caitlyn here on the bot lane. We have a Zoe mid, and this Zoe is Willow's only gold player. So there's going to be some bully here. I have not seen Terra 1 play a set, so this is kind of interesting. Maybe this is something he's picking up in his spare time. And Eilith is going with the Mokai, which is kind of a safe bet with an aggressive top lane, bringing some CC to to the game. But with the bullying that this katana hat does, definitely setting on top of those minions, preventing the CS, that is just that difference between a gold player and a unranked player. So we got 54 seconds. I'm going to chat here with our fan, OPTSM fan, and we've chatted a lot on Discord, but never actually met face to face. So last year, Willow Canyon did go over to GCU. We got one of our players over there who graduated. Wee Lam was our player here, and he's from Southeast Asia. His name's not like Wee Lamb, like a little lamb, but it's Wee Lam, and he is now a support player for them. So it's exciting to have kind of build these contacts and see that there is a high school to college pipeline for esports, just like there is for regular sports. He's on the JV roster. Yeah, I saw that. He also played for you guys during the Arizona State Fair, right? All right, we're going to transition here. Here we go. I'm trying to get better at this. Yeah, he was our ADC, and it looks like he's transitioned to you guys as a support player. Did you like that? Yeah, that was something I worked out with a friend of mine. His name's Coop. He was an esports coach in Georgia, but now he's at some college teaching graphic design. He gave us a few of those. We also got a stream deck for our streams. We just need a better camera. But we're working on all this. We do have some announcers for Rocket League that I'm looking forward to on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna have to teach them all that. That would be awesome. And you know what? In a college, hey, TSM fans, send me your email in Discord, and I'll send you a copy of these stingers, and then you can maybe send them over to your graphics department to whip up something similar. I have 3 of them, so. We'll do it after the match before I get out of here. I would love to see your thoughts, both for Mesquite and Willow, on this next match. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, I thought you were on Discord. Here, I'll just type in my school email. You can drop me an email there. I thought we talked on Discord. It's all good. It's probably just buried underneath all your DMs. You're so popular. I can't remember because I have 2 different Discords. I have a professional Discord and I have a personal Discord, so I always forget which is which. Let me see. Who the heck am I? Oh, here we go. There we go. That's my Discord. If you want to see some bronze potato action, though, here's my League of Legends name. And that's Serious Potato. I've been trying to step away from jungle and do some support and top, and I'm not very good at it, so we'll get her going. Okay, this seems fixed. So I think I did fix it over the break between the 2 games, so we can see the scoreboard for all of it and the bottom, and the map is much cleaner. Okay, good. I'm a professional streamer. Said no one ever. All right. So here we go. It looks like neither team is quite willing to invade. Kind of interesting here. Graves gonna go for red first or chickens first?
Minions have spawned.
Interesting getting that Oracle lens so early. Thanks, man.
I know how it feels to fall. So will you.
Now, Caitlyn does have some really strong advantages here in this matchup against MF. The range alone, she can pin her down. Uh-oh. Looks like having some internet issues with our top laner. Let's see if there is a pause. Doesn't look like either side is really chatting about Eilith leaving. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Looks like because this is a blind game, you cannot pause. That's difficult. Okay, so we'll have to see. There's 3 minutes behind. I'm talking to my assistant coach here. He's managing the team. They're all at home today because we are on fall break, if you missed that from the first one. Okay, so there's some great thoughts there. Red team's going to have Cryo in the lane, and Graves should be looking to power farm the top side and take priority from Mao, and Mord to prevent Set from invading. But this Mord, as we saw in the first game with their Alawi, is going to take at least the first tower and then start to power roam. And without Eilith there, this is going to get kind of ugly. And it looks like they are chatting. Unfortunately, they can't in the blind pick. It's something I'm kind of curious about. I don't quite understand why Play Versus does the preseason as blind pick and the regular season as picks and bans, or draft pick. So we can definitely see that this Caitlyn is going to take advantage. This Caitlyn can take down the Mord if the set can tank, but with no top laner, this is not going to work out. And Zoe here, just that distance, the more she goes on her abilities, and the drowsy. I think what's happening now, what we're starting to see mid lane, is what was happening to top lane to Willow in the first game. Where they're just bullying. It looks like Eilith is back. Coming back. That's a really big disparity there. Level 1 versus level 5. It was already disparity with skill anyways, but I will tell you that Eilith doesn't like the Eilith does not like playing against Mordekaiser. The one thing we did to get him over his fear is you're going to see a lot of him fighting under turret in case Mord does his ult. That was one thing we've been working on. I'm telling him that you can fight Mord, or you don't have to fight Mord during the Mord ult. You can run away, and if you're by tower, your tower will continue to fight for you. So, yeah, the individual champion pools is kind of a negative thing with the blind pick. I don't know if I'm making a mistake or not, but when I've been playing kind of solo queue just to train myself on various champions, you know, after I do my training sessions and work on CS and whatnot, so I really understand them. I do blind picks instead of draft because I feel like draft has a better quality of player, but the differences between the player levels and skill levels in blind is just weird. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. We're definitely seeing this Zoe take advantage of their experience over the Maltazar. Yeah, I need a color commentator on this. Fill these dead spaces. The MF is doing remarkably well. In the last game, she struggled a little with early CS, did catch up toward the end. 4-level difference. Ooh. Flashed away. Ooh. Yeah, that Graves is just gonna, they're just gonna end up punishing poor Isla. That's cool, man. Head out. I understand. I don't think you guys have fall break, right? But yeah, we're working on streaming this, getting it out to the public. We just hit affiliate status on Twitch, so we got to figure out how to do that as a government entity. So, first dragon, Earth Drake goes to Willow Canyon, but the same thing happened in the last one. But we see an Ocean Drake next, so we're looking at a Wind Drake or a Fertile Drake for Soul. 2 days off for Thanksgiving. Ugh. I'm glad I'm not in college anymore. Well, take off, man. Have a good time. Yeah, I'll send you some messages on Discord. What's going to be interesting to me on this is when this Mordekaiser starts to roam, what is he going to do up against the Zoe? Mordekaiser's pretty stacked right now, but Zoe is just farming away. See, this is where that set needs to be moving with the Zoe on the Herald here. No vision. Graves, they know is working. The Graves is going down. This is the point where the set needs to move on this Herald. Let's see if he does it. Nope. Well, putting good vision. And somebody's teleporting in. Mordekaiser's teleporting in. Mord does know he's there. And it looks like he ulted him. Good use of the Mequite ult to save the set. Excellent, excellent job. But now it looks like the Graves is going to move up. That's a good ward right there. This combo action that they just did here, it does look like It's the exact same thing they did in game 1. Looks like they're going to try for a good double gank here at top. Mequite did move behind his tower. And Herald is coming in. Mord's going to move from behind. What is Mequite going to do? He's basically trapped here. And they'll probably get a second tower out of this. Unless Set comes up and does something. Oh, shut down by the tower. Let's see how many plates they can get here. We might be able to get... We might actually be able to get this tower. It looks like a tower for tower trade? Maybe. No, this top tower is going down again. Okay, so what this means is this Mordekaiser is going to start roaming. Is the Set going to make a play for this dragon? Looks like it. Trying to get the soul, which will act as a bit of an equalizer. Taking it out into the river, that prevents the easy steal. Good use of the dragon there. And this is where we start to see that Zoe. Double team by Graves and just set inside that ult. I don't know where this is going to go. So we're looking at a Wind Drake, excuse me, Cloud Drake. I keep saying that wrong. Cloud Drake. With soul. I think Willow needs to make a concerted push mid. Kind of end this, or get this Mordekaiser out from top so we can't do any kind of score push. We'll also let the Mokai kind of farm for a little bit.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Caitlin's gonna maybe come up here and quick one. More taking that red buff. And Mokai out of place. And ulted the good use of delaying tactics there, and good shutdown of the Mordekaiser. This is one of the reasons here why we had Mokai play under tower. Ooh, Sunfire Cape. Gonna punish for taking hits. Now is our shield blocked.
A summoner has disconnected.
Ooh, looks like Eilith is having more connection issues. Looks like Graves and Mord are going to work their way up to that last herald. Try to take advantage of that. We'll see if the Zoe works their way up. Probably not. They do have vision on it, though. At 30 seconds. So is it worth it to kind of abandon the Herald there and work on drag? Get that third drag? Or are they going to try for this fight? I think they're going to try to go 4v2 and get that Graves and yep, great call. Eliminating that Mordekaiser. That's some map awareness there. Now they're going to work their way down to that drag. It's 4v3 at this point. Where is their mid lane? Oh, no, it'll be 4v4. We need to pull this out into the river to avoid the swing. Blue slow. Great steal for Blue team. Great steal. We need to set up this a little more. Herald got pulled top. That's going to take a tower and a inhib, probably this tower as well. It's a fight here with the Graves and the Zoe. Just checking on Eilith there. Second time he's disconnected. Mordekaiser Graves has not been nearly as effective as their Alawi. Set's trying to. The trap turned into a different trap. I think Willow thought they were setting the trap, and instead they fell into a more different trap. It's 2 minutes to the next dragon. Baron is up, but neither team really has cryo for a Baron run. Was out of position. Big fight by the ward. Yeah, that MF ult. Mordekaiser's got like 1 hit point. What's gonna happen here? Good root by the Morgana, but the Mordekaiser did get away. Good use of vision. Morgana vision score 38, great job. This is why Frozen Cat 3030 was highlighted there at on Play Versus. Setting up this dragon fight. Ooh. Good escape for. But it looks like it's setting it up for another steal. They need to focus on the Mordekaiser right now. And Mordekaiser's asleep. I was just gonna go. Oh. Okay, Willow got the ace. What are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it? It's a big question. What are they going to do with this ace? Are they going to go for Baron? Is that what they're doing? What are they doing with this ace? This is a great opportunity for Willow. What are they going to do? Nothing. It looks like nothing. No, that's back. Good. Whew. Mordekaiser's still dangerous. Willow does its normal split up thing. That's not going to go well for him. Let's see if they stay together. There you go. Mokai is coming into his own. Good root. It's a good choice if he'd only been here the whole game. Unfortunately, internet things do happen. Willow Canyon is on fall break, so all these players are playing from home today. About half of them do play from home because they are choosing the online option that we have in Dysart. But the rest play here, but we do practice. That's the benefit of esports. Your team can be everywhere, and you can all be in one place at the same time. Don't get that in any other sport. I'm not quite sure. It looks like Graves is going to do a split push here. Looks like Graves is going to get collapsed on here. Good use of his E. Good shutdown by the Caitlyn. Blue buff for the Zoe. Not the best position for a ward, but we'll take it. I think Mordekaiser's got the set kind of out, but missed that grab. They do have some vision there, so they're definitely seeing him, pinging him. Cloud Drake spawning in 45 seconds. This is a must-have for Willow. This will prevent this will bring them one step closer to Dragon Soul, which will help level that field. I will say this though, 1-1, I am impressed with your set. So, glad you picked it. I think your Volley Bear would have been a little better, but your set is working. Especially against the Mordekaiser. Eilith, you are definitely getting caught up here. Bringing a lot to the table, even with your kind of minimal, but you do have that Sunfire Cape, so that'll be helpful. We got 1 second on the Graves is down, that prevents the steal. Okay, this looks like this dragon is going to go to Willow. There's nothing those other three can do without the Graves and the Mordekaiser. Another Windrake, so we're looking at 10% ultimate cooldown, healing, and armor. So they're looking at 20% though on their cooldown, which will only benefit that Mordekaiser. Looks like they are making a play for Baron though. Pretty bold. Zoe's bringing a lot of damage there. Looks like Morgana's just trying to keep them occupied mid. Mokai is moving down, and I don't think this Malthazar knows what he should do. Okay, so Willow Canyon just got the Baron. What are they going to do with it? Mokai is kind of exposed here. Let's see what he does. Caitlyn picking up some CS. Always useful for an ADC. Maybe picking up this tower. Or are they going to ARAM it? They have no idea he's there. He's going to get called out. What are they doing with this Baron buff? They do not realize the Mordekaiser's there. Caitlyn, I think, is going to be caught off guard. Caitlyn is caught off guard here. Nope, Caitlyn got away. Good job, Caitlyn. Mequite coming out to support her. That will make her extra dangerous. Not taking advantage of this Baron buff. Out of mana. Okay, went back to mid. So we're at 32 minutes. We're 4 minutes past the previous game. Willow Canyon is still down about 6k gold. But they're doing much better on objectives, tower control. They actually penetrated the enemy base this time. 3 mid. Here comes that Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser Graves. Big deal here. Let's see, what is Set doing? Is Set going to take this tower? Set's taking advantage of his Baron buff. Going to stay. Good job. Got to get away from this Mordekaiser by himself. And he did get away. Malthazar is defending his base. Graves is clearing a wave. Caitlyn will probably be taking this red buff.
Come out swinging.
Morgana, what's Morgana waiting for? She does not know that Mordekaiser's on. Pulled into the ult. 44 seconds. Wow, 2-shot at a Mord. That is how OP Zoe is. Wow, amazing. Zoe's making all the difference. I don't want to call it a Zoe carry, but yeah, Zoe carry. So we do have a drag up. Willow does look like it's pinging it. Set's on his way. This will bring a Cloud Soul to Willow. Something they definitely did not have in the first match. Mordekaiser picked up a Thornmail. So much better job on objectives this time by Willow. With both the Soul and the first Baron. And then I believe it was also first kill. Or first blood, but first tower did go to Mesquite. Looking to be a better game. Too bad TSM fan left. This is when it got really good. I think that was a bit of a troll move by the Caitlyn there, preventing the Mordekaiser from teleporting back. Oh, no, never mind. She's trying to prevent him from getting in. Looks like Set's going to probably try to push this, this tower here. Big fight by top lane tower. With an MF ult in there. That's exactly where it went. I think this does look like an advantage for speed. Nope, I was wrong. That was a 3-2.
A summoner has disconnected.
Uh-oh. Looks like disconnection issues for Willow again. Apparently, Willow, all they need to do is they need to keep having players disconnect. It's going to give them some advantage. I'm going to try to take this tower. No, probably not. Okay, both those turrets down. Will it down to 3 now? What's going on with the internet and Surprise? Everybody's getting dropped. So that's 2 inhibs. So, oh, maybe the minions will get the 3rd inhib. Oh, Zoe's missing her orbs. You gonna go for another Baron? I don't know if that's smart. But then again, Mesquite's got no vision on this. They have no idea. Second Baron for Willow. And we're looking at 3 minutes for an Elder Drake. For an Elder Soul. Oh, wow. Zoe hit so hard. I think this is going to do it. With the Baron buff, 2 waves with super minions. I think this might be a GG. This is Willow's game to lose. Good job. Every tower cleared. Great game, Willow. Good job. Good comeback. Huge difference. Willow with the 13k gold. We'll take a look at this. Hey, good job. Good comeback. All right, so taking a look at the stats. Only 15 kills for Mesquite, 38 deaths. Willow 38-15. 65. Willow did a much better job here with this team fight. 13k gold difference. But this really was a Zoe carry. A little concerning, something we'll talk about, but gold, gold, and gold, all really the high and the big leaders. This MF did a great job, though. Great job. Damage to champions, Leona, MF. Leona and Malthazar are their lower level players, so understandable. 23k, 23k, 30k. And for Willow, we had Ilith, also their lower level player at 6,000, several disconnects. 8,000 for the set, 58,000 for Zoe, 23 and 21. So pretty even though. Good job. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. I'm going to play you guys some music. Enjoy, and we will see you next week for regular season.
Happier tonight. I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chilling, kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. You got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding me up. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock.